Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to week 11 of our podcast. We're a couple days late today. Yeah, sickies are going around and Chris is not feeling so good.
I haven't this week, but I'm getting much better.
Yeah, she's better. So we decided today to do our podcast on reclaiming your natural state of wellness.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do, it's a process number 21 out of the book Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And we're kind of going to tweak it a little bit to our liking.
Yes, we're going to do a twist on it. A
twist.
Best Life SoulSpace twist.
Right. Yeah. So we're just, we'll do the freedom release method with some statements that normally in the book it says to do them kind of as a meditation and to read them silently to yourself, as you're laying down in bed, but we don't want to fall asleep while we're doing it.
Yeah, we want to stay awake.
Yeah. So at home it would be good. And next week we're going to talk about meditation. So
my favorite topics.
Yes. So we'll you can close your eyes while we're doing the freedom release and get into a meditative state. That's a really good way to do it, unless you're driving, of course. But then you shouldn't be watching us anyway.
You probably should be just listening.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, we'll go to it.
Yeah. We were going to talk a little bit about there's a section in this book within the process that talks a little bit about the physical body itself and achieving your natural state of wellness. So we just wanted to bring that forward first, and then we'll go into some of the process itself using our freedom release method, which we use in the Best Life Creation Society to help us with our belief systems and thoughts. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the book Ask and It Is Given, page 286. And it says, Abraham, speak to us more about our physical body. And Abraham is who Esther Hicks channels. So it says, the next time you feel any discomfort, stop in the middle of it and say to yourself, this discomfort I'm feeling is nothing more than my awareness of resistance. It's time for me to relax and breathe, relax and breathe, relax and breathe. And you can, in seconds, bring yourself back into comfort. Every cell in your body has a direct relationship with creative life force, and each cell is independently responding. When you feel joy, all the circuits are open, so the life force can be fully received. When you feel guilt, blame, fear, or anger, the circuits are hindered and life force cannot flow as effectively. Physical experience is about monitoring these circuits and keeping them as open as possible. Your cells know what to do. They are summoning the energy. There is no condition that you cannot modify into something more, any more than there is any painting that you cannot repaint. There are many limiting thoughts in the human environment that can make it seem that these so-called incurable illnesses or unchangeable conditions cannot be changed. But we say that they are only unchangeable because you believe they are. Someone asked us recently, is there any limitation to the body's ability to heal? And we said, none, other than the belief that you hold. And he asked, then why aren't people growing new limbs? And we said, because no one believes they can.
Mm-hmm. So good.
It is so good. And, from my own piece of perception, my own personal perception, I have found these statements to be true because I've watched my body heal from things that were seemingly impossible, or in ways that were seemingly impossible, that my doctors were like, well, you just don't have it anymore. They didn't have any explanation.
Right.
And so I really enjoy that information from Abraham.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so awesome. Our bodies are amazing, and we're meant to heal. Our bodies are meant to heal themselves, and with the right tools, we can do that. Yeah. And this is just our personal experience.
Yes,
We're
everybody
not
has their own experience.
diagnosing, we're not telling you what to do,
No.
but there are things to help you feel better. And when you feel better, your body is going to work on feeling better. Right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, they have proven that positive affirmations and positive thoughts have an effect on your immune system.
Yeah.
And so that alone is worth doing some of this work, because we know that it will help to boost
Mhm.
your immune system. It's going to help to boost my immune system,
Yeah.
help me feel better, just as we hope it will you.
Yeah. And it's going to keep me well.
Yes, absolutely. You stay well, Tracy.
Yeah. So while we're doing these freedom release, the statements, maybe first think about how you want to feel. What is your end goal? What is, how do you want to feel right now? And get into that feeling and feel that wellness in your body, feel your cells vibing up and things getting better, and just really feel that going through your body while we're doing this, and it'll help even amp that up more than normal.
Yeah. It's kind of like leveraging that we did before.
Yeah.
Thinking about and dreaming about where you want to be. So
Mhm.
in this, it's more of the immediate future
Right.
rather than a further future. So this is immediately, how would I like to be and feel in this moment? Allow yourself to
Yeah.
feel into that space.
Yeah. Feel yourself feeling good.
Yeah, because we all know what it feels like to be well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I will do that. That sounds awesome to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do a few of these statements, and I might tweak them a little as we go, but let's do it.
And I think for people that maybe are watching us
Oh,
for the
yeah.
first time, maybe we'll tell them what to do with the freedom release method so they can follow
Mhm.
along. Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. So with freedom release method, all you have to do is breathe in, hold your breath. I'll say a statement, or we'll take turns probably saying a statement, or I'll say them because we need Carissa to get better. So
Yeah. Really
I'll say them. And I'll say the statement. You think about it as I say it, kind of say it in your own mind, in your own words, and then you blow it out. Make an effort to blow that away, because we're releasing the resistance to feeling good. So we want to get that resistance out of us so that we can heal.
Yep.
Okay. And a lot of times when you do freedom release or any kind of energetic releasing, really, you will yawn or cough or sneeze or burp or pass gas, whatever it is, bodily functions happen. So allow that to just happen. Sometimes tears will come. Just let that happen and let that flow. If you're holding it back, that's hanging on to that, that's resisting what you don't want, you want to let it go. So don't hold that back. Allow that to come through, and just don't worry about it. Let it go.
I'm probably going to yawn a lot.
She's
this
a yawner, and she might make me yawn if she's yawning. So I'm going to try not to look at her when I'm doing it.
Big old yawn fest for all of us.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah. I'm a big yawner when I do releases too. So if there's anything in here that I need to release right now, it'll probably come up too. So, okay, let's first just take a deep breath. And that alone will help to ground you, get you centered, and we'll move forward. Okay, so I release any resistance with knowing that it is natural for my body to feel well. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that even if I don't know what to do in order to get better, my body always knows. Good. And we'll do a few, and then we'll take a little break so you can catch your breath or recenter. Sometimes you get lightheaded. Sorry.
Especially when you're getting so much oxygen into the system. Sometimes if you aren't used to that, we do a lot of freedom release methods, so it's not it's difficult for us, but if you're starting out, sometimes it can be a lot at once to take so many deep breaths and blow them out so much. So
Right.
we'll give you a little pause here and there to help you out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that I have trillions of cells with individual consciousness and they know how to achieve their individual balance. That was a long one, but if you have to take a little breath in between, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Do whatever you need to do. You
Yeah.
just keep on trucking.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that when this condition began, I didn't know what I know now. Okay, we'll take a little break there and I'll talk about this one. When you don't know what you don't know until you know it, right? And one thing that happens when you get sick, usually it's because you were stressed out or overwhelmed or really tired. You had a few days where you hadn't gotten your 8 hours or 9 hours of sleep and you were just running yourself ragged, and that lets your immune system get weaker. So that's usually when you get sick, or you forget to take your vitamins for a couple days, or stuff like that we do, or maybe you were eating crappy food for a couple days. All that stuff contributes to lowering your immune system. So notice that when that's going on, I better up my vitamins a little bit because I know I've been tired and I haven't been getting enough sleep. So if you catch that before, sometimes you won't get sick, or you won't get as sick as you would have if you wouldn't have caught it earlier. So pay attention to what your body is feeling every day. Right. And then you're not as apt to get sick as much. Okay. Off my soapbox.
Well, I have to agree with your soapbox because I did all of those things.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And I was still taking my vitamins and things like that. But, I allowed myself to get stressed out. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I was trying to do so many things for preparation for something at once. And then I had family come. I had all this stuff and it was all wonderful things, but I stressed myself out. I didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
And then I used up a ton of energy. I didn't take extra vitamins, which I should have. I didn't take my extra vitamins that would help me once I started getting sick with me on my trip. I went either. So, I completely agree with what you're saying. Like all of those things contribute. And then if there was something kind of underlying trying to come through, then that also allows that virus or the bacterium or whatever to multiply and create, an illness in your system that you otherwise would have been able to fight off. So,
right. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of times we don't notice that, until it's later, until we already got whammed with our sickness. But
and that's okay too. It's just kind of bringing awareness to it.
And my thoughts on getting the flu or getting a bad cold or whatever, having to stay home for a couple days, you needed that. You need that rest. You were probably staying up late, for the week before, and that's why you got sick. But sometimes we don't take the time to let ourselves heal unless we have no other choice. So in a way, it's a good thing sometimes.
And it's our body's way of saying you need to rest.
Right.
And I'm going to force you to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You waited too long.
Listening to me for 2 weeks.
You waited too long.
Right.
So now we're just going to take you down for the count so you can rest.
Yeah. Yeah. So pay attention to your body.
Your body tells you all sorts of important information. You just have to pay attention.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do some more now. Okay. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that when this condition began, I didn't know what I know now. Did we do that one already?
We can do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that if I had known then what I know now, this condition couldn't have gotten started. Okay. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that I don't need to understand the cause of this illness. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that I don't need to explain how it is that I'm experiencing this illness. That's another good one. We don't have to feel guilty that we let ourselves get run down. We don't have to, whatever, feel bad for knowing that we should have done better. You know, it is what it is. Get over it and start feeling better. That's all. You know, get over whatever it is. That's the past. We can't do anything about that. So move forward and picture what you want to feel like and focus on that.
Right. And also worrying about,
Right.
you know, I have to be gone for a couple days or whatever. That's not going to help you heal either.
Right.
That worry creates resistance, which creates resistance to your body continuing to heal itself. And so allowing yourself to just, okay, well, it already happened. I need to take that time to heal myself and just rest.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Allowing yourself to have that awareness and that allowing will help you to heal faster.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, people get down on themselves. You know, like if you're a mom and you think, oh, I don't have time to be sick, you know, or if you're busy, have a busy work schedule, I don't have time to be sick. Well, if you don't take care of yourself now, it's only going to get worse. So just do it and don't feel guilty about it. Don't let that guilt in your head, you know, keep you going when you know you should rest and get better.
And I'm notorious for that.
Yeah.
I've always had a hard time with being away from work and things like that because I have a lot of responsibilities. But at the same time, you know, this time I was like, okay, I'm sick. I have shown myself I need to be home. Everyone made me leave work when I showed up on Tuesday. So it's like, I know that I need the rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, okay, well, that's what I need to do. I'm going to allow myself that time to rest.
Right.
And I went home on Tuesday and rested, and then got some really good sleep on Wednesday and allowed myself to rest on Wednesday. I felt worlds better just in those 2 days of allowing myself to have that time to rest. So it's just, you know, important, and it kind of illustrates our point.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I don't need to be sick for 10 days.
No.
No.
That's
not my choice.
Right. Yeah. Okay, let's do a few more. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that I have only to gently, eventually release this illness. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that it doesn't matter that it got started because it's reversing its course right now. So you're already on that healing path. So, okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that it's natural, that it would take some time for my body to begin to align to my improved thoughts of well-being. So remember to picture yourself well and picture yourself feeling good through all of this, and it'll help hone that in, or, you know, drive it in a little better. Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that there's no hurry about any of this. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that my body knows what to do. Breathe in and hold. That was a good one.
Got it on there.
Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that well-being is natural to me. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that my inner being is intrinsic. Oh, I can't say that word.
Intrinsically.
Intrinsically aware of my physical body. Sorry.
And if you laugh or something when you're breathing out, that's normal and natural too.
Yeah, it
Plus,
happens
it's fun.
a
It's
lot.
fun to hear you say intrinsically.
My tongue gets tied.
It's a fun word.
Yeah. You know what? It's intricately.
I think intrinsically works there too.
Yeah, it does. It does. But whatever the word is, I can't say it.
Oh, yeah, I think I like intrinsically a little bit better
I do
because
too, I think.
you have that inner knowingness of your own
Yeah,
body if
yeah.
you pay attention to it.
I like it better too. It was good.
Worked out.
Happens very easy.
Worked out.
Okay, breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that my cells are asking for what they need in order to thrive, and source energy or God is answering those requests. That's a good one. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance with knowing that I'm in very good hands. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that I will relax now to allow communication between my body and my source. That's a good one too. Mm-hmm. Letting your body speak to itself and, do what it has to do to get well. We don't have to push all the time.
Yeah, sometimes that pushing actually causes the resistance, which makes it more
Right.
difficult for things that you want to allow into your life.
Yeah,
exactly. That's when going back to our conversation that we had in one of our earlier podcasts about law of attraction, mm-hmm. and allowing rather than resisting. And right. Pushing sometimes creates that resistance. Yeah. And a lot of people think, oh, I got to make this happen. Well, no, you can allow it to happen and you can do things that you were inspired to do along the way. Right. So trying to push something into existence usually doesn't go.
Is resistance.
Very well.
Yeah. Is resisting.
Is resisting.
Yeah.
It is resisting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. Couple more. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that my only work is to relax and breathe. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that I can do that. Last one. Breathe in and hold. I release any resistance to knowing that I can do that easily. Okay.
All right.
Doesn't that feel good? Feel better? Feel lighter?
I do feel lighter.
Yeah. Good.
I usually do.
Yeah.
Feels really good. And I have the extra oxygen after days of sniffles.
Right.
Really feels good because it's just kind of like, oh, that's what it feels like to have air.
Yeah. And we've done a lot. So shake it out a little bit, shake your body, move your body, do the little dance, take a drink of water. Yeah.
Water is really good.
Yeah.
You always want to hydrate, especially if you're doing any kind of energetic work. And when we're doing releases, that is really what we're doing, is we're working on energy, your energetic body. So drinking lots of water after this will be important. And then I think we should also do some fill-ups. So fill-ups are what you do after you do the releases. It just kind of fills you back up with positive statements and beliefs and fills up the energy with positivity. Yeah. And it just feels great. Right. So
and we won't do all of them like we did all the releases, but I'll pick a few of them to do. And this is where you can really close your eyes and get into a meditative state and just listen, and same thing, breathe in and hold and release. But you can really feel the energy of the statements to fill up what we released, so it stays longer, stays with you.
Kind of stabilizes that
Mhm.
vibration more for yourself, so you can
Right.
stay a little bit more even keel after this.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
All right, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know it is natural for my body to be well. Good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that even if I don't know what to do in order to get better, my body knows. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that when this condition began, I didn't know what I didn't know. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know I have only to gently, eventually release this illness. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that I can feel good for allowing myself to feel good. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because it's natural that it would take some time for my body to begin to align to my improved thoughts of well-being. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because I know there's no hurry about any of this. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because my body knows what to do. Breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation because well-being is natural to me. And last one, breathe in and hold. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation, knowing that my cells are asking for what they need in order to thrive, and source energy is answering those requests. And so it is.
And so it is.
Awesome. Well, I hope you are feeling better.
I feel great.
I hope I hope everyone else is feeling good. You know, allow yourself some time to get better and to feel better. Drink a nice warm cup of lemon and honey water or whatever. Yeah,
Absolutely.
feels good to you.
I would say, even if you're not feeling sick right now, this can help you to even just boost your immune system higher,
Yeah.
help you to
Yeah.
feel even better than you already do, and to keep you feeling well, just like Tracy is.
Yeah, yeah. I always pride myself that I don't get very sick very often.
Yeah, I don't usually
Very
either,
good.
but
Yeah,
this week was one of the weeks.
yeah,
What do you do?
yeah. You take care of yourself. You
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You take your vitamins.
Yeah. You
and all the good things.
enjoy the time of relaxing.
Yeah, get some extra
And
sleep.
sleeping. Yeah, yeah. It's always good. Always a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So hopefully this helps you, and you can listen to it anytime you feel down or feel sick.
Right.
So
If you have any
come back to it.
questions,
yeah,
we want you to ask your questions. Feel free to write a question in the comments below. You can also find us in a couple of different places. Tracy, do you want to tell them where they can find you directly besides our podcast?
Yeah, I have a page on Facebook and Instagram, Inspired Signals by Tracy Koba. And I also have my own website, inspiredsignals.com. Find me there.
Yep. And I am also, of course, we have our SoulSpace Facebook page.
Yep.
It's at our SoulSpace on Facebook. And then I have my Light of Hope Healing page on Facebook as well. And then you can also find me on Google.
Google knows everything, right?
Hey, Google has all the answers. Just Google it, right?
Right.
The Google.
Yeah. So we'll be back next week, and we're going to talk about meditation. So join us then. We'll probably do a couple little short meditations.
Yes, we're going to talk about meditation and how it is for everybody. Right. And we're going to talk about the different forms it takes and how you can start enjoying it right now. And of course, we will do some meditation together, which is going to be awesome and delightful. So be prepared for that.
All right. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.